Well, shooters and reloaders out there, Fortune Cookie 45LC coming to you from the Hot Lead Zone Express. We're in the Three Circles car. That's the Patreon site, of course, and all the members and passengers of the Three Circles car have disembarked at Dabo City. And they're spending the day at the Deep Space Nine Casino having fun. Well, I thought I'd do a 4570 video for you that is not found on Patreon. The video you're about to see has information on it that's for YouTube only. If you get a chance to visit the Patreon site, you're invited to do that, and there are a total of 6 videos now that are free for any visitor that wants to go check out the Three Circles car. I invite you to drop in and check it out, no strings attached. So here we go. This is fired 4570 brass that's been expanded so it won't hold a bullet anymore. We have to resize these. And the recommendation is to full length resize these, right? So let's see how that goes. Well, we're supposed to take our shell holder and then take our die and go ahead and screw that die down until it touches the shell holder, right? This is what is recommended. So there it is, touching the shell holder. Then we lock the die lock ring in that position. Now we go ahead and apply some case lube to our case. We're using the unique case lube by Hornady, and it works real well, less expensive than the Imperial, works just as well. So we go ahead and squeeze that in. And there goes the dead primer. And that's what's recommended. You see there's a little ring here where the sizing die went down and sized to that point. But let's check this out. Do we really have to do this? And is it a good idea to full length resize this brass? So here's our Thompson Center Encore barrel. And let's take, first of all, this Bitterroot Valley loaded round. Notice it doesn't just drop in, although we give it a little push it'll go in, but it doesn't just drop right in. Now let's take this Hornady FTX round. It doesn't just drop in. Sure, we could just push it right in, but it doesn't just drop right in. Now, Starline new factory brass. It doesn't drop in. We could push it in. D-primed, it's been resized, full length, not belled. It doesn't drop in either. And if this were a fired 4570 brass casing, it would do the same thing. We could push it in, but it just doesn't just drop in. So these all do the same thing. So the question is, so I wiped off the case lube, and now let's go ahead and measure our neck tension. Get right at the very end there, and you see it's 438. Well, isn't that amazing? Because our bullets are .458. And that means that we've got .020 neck tension. That is huge. We only need .002. So we've got 10 times the neck tension that we want. And of course, the neck expander die will open this back up, but that's a lot of working in the brass, don't you think? If we're going to go ahead and shoot this 4570 brass in the same rifle, there's no reason to full-length resize. All we need to do is neck size this. So our full-length resized brass actually overdoes the sizing of the neck, and since it behaves just like any other brass, even loaded rounds, then why full-length resize at all? So to neck size, we simply take our full-length sizing die and start backing it out so that it doesn't do full-length resized any longer. Well, how far do we back it out? Just far enough to give us the same neck tension as, say, our Starline factory new brass. So we take our fired brass and just run it into the partial sizing and then measure the neck and see if the neck is the same as the star line. Once you get that, you're good. So here we are running a case into that. And now let's go ahead and measure this neck and see if it's in the acceptable range. And right there, 450. Here's a brand new star line, and it's at 452. So we can actually even back this out some more. So here we go, running that in. And you don't need as much case lube. Let's go ahead and measure that one. 449, we're getting there. So you see, that's all you need to do to resize your brass. This will feed into the same rifle with no problem. Now this brass is ready to go ahead and reprime as usual with the rest of our reloading practices. Well, I did tell the Three Circles members and passengers to be sure to go over and check out the Dabo tables at the Deep Space Nine Casino and say hi to Sonia. Well, I guess I better do that myself, so I'm off to do that. Bye for now.